Dun 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 dun. Okay, we're trying this again. I have the volume down as far as it'll go. Also, for some reason you can't change the volume from the main menu. You have to change it by each game. So dumb. Alright, anyway. Hi, Sparks! You creepy little weirdo. There was one other thing. So, I erased the last one because you could not hear me at all. So I'm just starting over. You missed the beginning cutscene. There might be a way to view it. There might not. It's not the end of the world. Apparently, last time I kept sticking, like, in the ground, and they said turn the max frame rate to 60 instead of unlimited, and maybe turn VSync on. So we'll see if that fixes the problem. Subtitles are on. We should be good to go. As you know, this is the world of dragons, and we said some bad things about Nasty Nork, and then Nasty Nork turned everybody into crystals, because that's how he do. And after this guy is done talking and looking amazing...
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. I'm sorry for anyone who watched my last live. This is basically just a repeat of last one. So, if you don't want to hear me ramble about my sad life again, you don't have to stay here. But I'm going to try to speedrun it. Basically, I've been unemployed since April of last year, of 2025. And I've been trying to work on my mental health so that I can keep a job. Because at this current moment, my anxiety is so bad that I cannot, it's hard to explain. So, you know what, it was better when I had no script for this. I don't really have a script, but I kind of remember what I talked about last time in kind of the same order. Anyone that knows me knows that I have ADHD, and anyone that knows me well enough will also know that I tried to get an autism evaluation, and I just found out that I have severe ADHD, and there goes my brain again. The severe ADHD is very high, like, even on medications, it's very hard to function, but I'm really having a hard time collecting my thoughts today. Last time I had, like, a goal. I was like, I'm gonna get this out, and today I'm like, I want to try to get back to where I was in Spyro. Oh, there goes Botrix. Okay, cool. So if any of you have spoken before Botrix said anything, I didn't see it. But now I can see it if you're here. If you're not here, it's fine. Nope, there goes the brain again. Okay, ADHD, anxiety, jobs. So I was working retail. I've worked retail all my life, or all my work life. Not really. I used to work fast food too. Basically customer service. Always worked customer service. I've been able to maintain 40 hours per week for a really long time, and probably starting in 2019, I started to struggle super badly, and I couldn't hold it together at work anymore. And I was in Michigan at that point, and thought that a life change might help me get back on track. Moved back to Utah. Was still working 40 hours while in the pharmacy at Walmart. Still struggled. I don't want to go into too many details because they could be triggering for some people. But it just wasn't a good time. And we decided to pin it on social anxiety, so maybe I was just struggling with customers. So the Walmart, trying to help me, had me transfer to the night shift overnight stocking to see if maybe that would help, because then I wouldn't really be dealing with customers. I would deal with customers maybe an hour at the beginning of my shift and an hour at the end of my shift. They had 10-hour shifts. And so tried that for a while, but at the same time I was having some kind of weird thing going on with my acid reflux. I got sick, and so Walmart did have to eventually let me go because I had way too many. So I never called in. I would show up and work for as long as I could, and then I would start to feel sick. I'd eventually throw up, or I'd be coughing so hard I couldn't breathe, or my ribs would start to cramp that I couldn't breathe, and then I would go home. So I never finished my shifts, and it still counts as an absence. Even if you work a good chunk of your shift, if you go home before the end of the shift, you're still in trouble. So I did eventually accumulate enough absences that they had to let me go. And then I got my next job at Walgreens and tried doing the 40-hour thing again, and same problem. I would get to work and only be able to work like a couple hours before I would have a problem. And Walgreens, trying to accommodate. So I don't know how it happened, but I got hired on as like a shift lead, and that was stressful. I don't think that was a good idea for me to do. I should have tried to get hired on as just a cashier. But since I was the shift lead and I was going home early, they're like, maybe we should just have you step down and reduce your hours a bit. And we're like, okay, we'll try that. So I was moved down, and I, demoted, but I don't really count it as a bad thing. It was to try and help me keep my job, and tried that for a while. And first I was working 8 hours like every other day, and then I was still having problems going home early, so then we dropped it to 6 hours every other day, and I was still having troubles, and so then it was 4 hours every other day. And every time it would be, I'd get so nauseous and throw up, or my ribs would begin to cramp to a point where I was in so much pain I couldn't move. And same thing eventually happened. I accumulated too many absences and they had to let me go. Though my store manager was nice enough to say, hey, if you ever get it under control, you can always come back if we have a position open. And I was like, okay, cool. I haven't gotten it under control because the other day, it was like the other day, I don't know, it's been like a month I think since I last tried it. I went into Walgreens to pick something up and just to say hi to everybody, because I really liked all my coworkers. I've liked all my coworkers. I don't usually have trouble with my coworkers. it's been a while since I've had trouble with coworkers. And I think that's because I have been in more mature company. But I went to go pick something up and I wanted to say hi to everybody. And as soon as I stepped in, oh, I forgot to say what would happen. Coming into work, the first hour I would start sweating, and I would sweat so hard that I'd be drenched within the first hour. And so, oh, there goes my phone. It's my mom. And I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, first hour, sweating. Sweating really badly. In fact, one time somebody came into the store and asked me if I was having a heart attack because of how badly I was sweating.
Spyro, my friend. How about a hint on gliding?
That paintbrush is way too big for you, sir. It's no wonder you have paint all over yourself.
And try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Are you teaching me how to fall? Excuse you. But, and after like that, I would start to feel really, really nauseous. And then, usually, there was two things that would happen. I could, if I caught it in time, which I started to just take anti-nausea medicine, basically, as soon as I showed up to work. If I caught it in time, I wouldn't throw up. But if I did throw up, I am overweight and my bladder does not handle any sort of pressure. So sometimes just coughing too hard will cause me to wet my pants. And so throwing up will definitely cause me to wet my pants. And so that was the other problem. Brain. So that was one of the reasons I go home early, is that I vomited it all over the place. One time I actually threw up at the registers, but there was a garbage can there. I just, like, I held it for as long as I could because I was helping a customer, and then as soon as they left, I was like, blah, 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 and then my assistant store manager, like, over the headset was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No." Anyway, so the throwing up. But if I caught it with the anti-nausea medicine, I could usually get past it. But if I got past it, then the rib cramping would start. And the rib cramping, it would just, my ribs, the muscles around my ribs, whatever is going on there, would just start to tense and cramp and tighten until I could not move. And it was so painful. And that was usually when I just had to call it quits, because I couldn't move. And I couldn't breathe, and it was just bleh. But I had a thing I was gonna say. So I thought, because I was sweating, that maybe that's why I was getting cramps. You know, I was like losing electrolytes. So I'd be drinking all these electrolyte beverages through my whole shift to try and not get that cramp, and that didn't work. And then I was taking magnesium and potassium, even though the doctors did blood work things several times and all of them came back fine. And so eventually they were like, "I don't know why it does this," and I'm like, I think it's just anxiety. So I think I did, but yeah, anyway, so I went to go just visit Walgreens, say hi to everybody, pick up something. As soon as I stepped in the door, I started to sweat.
When he eats butterflies, he stays strong.
I didn't realize that guy had a lovely mustachio.
Sure.
But I started to sweat, and I'm like, I'm not even working. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And then it made me realize I'm not getting any better, even though I feel better, but it's because I'm at home all day. So that's problematic.
Or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
So my plan for this week was to try and go to a temp agency, even just to get like a little part-time job, because I'm totally out of money. I have exhausted all my savings. I have exhausted my retirement fund from Walgreens, which I'm sure is going to hurt my taxes real bad.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
Let me
No
tell
thanks.
you a
See ya.
story. Alright, all dragons found. Level 100? No? I'm missing a gem? So that's kind of my plan this week, is to try and get to a temp agency. But big plans for the future are to pass my certified professional coder exam, even though I'm already certified to do medical coding, but apparently the certification I have is not the one that everybody wants, because of course it's not. So I'm working to pass that test, and where though? Okay, excuse me. Sparks, I need you. Okay. There we go. Working to pass that test. It's been a long haul, very expensive. It's ridiculous how expensive it is. It's like, you want to get a job with better money, you have to pay all the money. Anyway. I'm thinking I'd do better at that job than I would at, like, a retail job. Not only do I not really have to deal with customers, that kind of thing, I think I would only be dealing with coworkers, is I wouldn't have to, it's a desk job, so I'd be like, you know, cubicle. Or if I'm really lucky, it'll be remote, and I can just be at home at my quiet desk, which is up, isolated from everything, so I'm not around any pets.
You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
It's not a very flattering picture of Sparks.
His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
And so that is where work life is going. Not work life, but hopefully my life in general. But that, I also had plans for what I wanted to do with my channel. I'm missing... Where though? Maze? There we go. Things I'd like to do with my channel. The reason I've started doing lives instead of doing my normal 10-minute edited videos
Cool flash.
was because
Do that again.
I hate my
The artisan's
editing
boss is
software.
through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
I'm not going in there. I hate my editing software, but there's like things I want to do, you know. I do want to draw again. I do want to. I want to work on my comic that I used to draw in high school, and I have a. It got a whole story now instead of just being silly cats. Okay, this way. And I would like to, you know, do that kind of thing. The only problem is drawing live is hard because it's hard to talk and do things. For me, the only reason I can talk and do Spyro is because Spyro comes second nature to me.
Oh, that.
And also, I literally just did this because my music was too loud. If the music is too loud this time, Spyro is just a loud game. Because I have it literally turned down so much. I can turn it down. Maybe I should turn it down more. I don't know. I feel like I want to be able to hear the music because the music is like part of my favorite part of Spyro. But I don't want it to be overpowering. But like, look at this. I have everything down as far as it'll go, pretty much. And I don't know. It's a loud game, apparently. And also, I mentioned it. You can't change the volume at the beginning of the game. You have to start the game at its... But I guess the...
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Oh, you dropped your thing. This is bad. Alright. I used to feel... Ow! I feel bad about leaving them there, but I get a skill point for sticking them. So, they'll be fine. They don't make the sad noises that they used to make anymore. They used to go, ugh. And I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Now they just like, whatever. This is my life now. Upside down cow. Bull. Steer? They'd be bulls. I don't... Do they use steers in bullfighting? Or do they want that extra
Did you know that
testosterone?
you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Zoinks, Spyro. Oh, thanks, Spyro. I like Zoinks better. Don't olay me, I'll olay you. Mama. Alright, time to go chase the stupid egg thief. After I barbecue a chicken for that. Okay, here we go. Okay, Spyro is doing a lot better that I changed the frame rate down and did the VSync. So, if you're playing the PC port of Spyro and you feel the stick, that's the way to fix it. Did I get you? No? Oh, that's Pete. Ow. Maybe I'll stick the bowls just in case I accidentally hit the bowls down there. And ruin my chances of... Ow! Stop it. Ah! Got stuff going on. Oink. Alright, got one more bowl to stick, and I don't have to worry about that. Whee. Okay. Let me go stick the bowl. Let me go stick the bowl. Bum, bum, bum. I must have gotten the egg thief. Where is he? Did I get the egg? Oh. It didn't... Okay, cool. I didn't realize. Meow. Alright, got it. I don't know what the skill points do, but they're kind of fun.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
La 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 la.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around
Oh,
here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon
his
egg. You've got to track him down
scales
and get
look
that
like
egg.
cat nipples
Run,
for a
run.
second, and now I can't unsee it.
I'm getting a little winded.
You're getting winded. Where? Oh, there. Doot doot doot. Where? Did I leave some up there? I don't think I left any up there. I guess it's peaceable. Oh, I did miss them. Bonk. Okay. Got that. Level 100%. Bump, bump, bump. Boosh. Hang on 2 seconds. Bless you, Spyro! Okay. Alright, where are we going next? We're going to the place. The place with the things. You know what? I finished talking about what I wanted to talk about a lot faster this time. I think last time I may have added details I didn't need to add because I was emotional and not focused. So, I mean, it's good that I didn't get too personal because I know that the phrase I used a lot in the other thing was, "You guys aren't my therapist," but I am seeing a therapist. I am seeing a psychologist. I am working on trying to figure out how my brain ticks. And I'm hoping someday I'll be able to work 40 hours again. And it won't be so hard. Oh, another thing I figured out, kind of looking into things.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escaped those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Right now I'm talking to my therapist because apparently my insurance is not working. Because of course it's not. They took money. They did take money, didn't they? Oh jeez. Hang on, we're having a moment. Hang on, let me see if I can steer with one hand for a second. Can't see. Oh man, not these guys. Payment due. Yeah, I don't have any money. What do you want from me? Okay. Well, that's problematic. Okay, I'm gonna have to call the bank. And all the other things somebody tried to call me. Oh, my mom tried to call me. Okay. I was wondering why her text tone wasn't correct. Yeah, you're big and scary. Yeah, I can do this with one hand. Haha, I figured this out. I can't control the camera. That's my biggest problem. But, alright, go away. Notification. Notification, go away. I hate notifications. Alright. Also, I really like what they did with this cave and how they made it like a library, even though Norks don't read. You know they don't. I guess this is the dragon world, so I guess this is the dragon library. Makes more sense.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
I'm not playing on my phone. Alright. Oh, I know what I left out. I left out that I like making things that make people laugh. So I do want to try and do more shorts of me being funny. So I'm gonna probably end up doing lives and then going through and clipping shorts of moments that have, like, you know, those 2 seconds that I'm funny in a 3-hour live. Because most of my lives are just me rambling. And I get stifled with my creativity because, like I said, I hate my editing software, but making shorts isn't too bad. And it's easier than having to deal with my editing software and cutting out all my dead air. I haven't had a lot of dead air lately, though, I don't think. Put the chicken... Is it chicken or turkey? I don't know. It's big enough that it's probably another Nork. Nork cannibalism. I forgot about you. I will say Toys for Bob did not half-ass the, what would this be? Atmosphere? The atmosphere of this game. It's like every level is very cozy. Very... I like it. And the music always, so good. I know the same guy came back and remastered all the music.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick
What Nork with the club?
should defeat them.
I did it. I defeated it. And level 100. Yay! But yeah, like I said, I'd like to try to do drawing again. I don't think I'll be doing live drawings because I cannot talk and draw at the same time. I will probably have to suffer through my editing software with those. Also, YouTube has a very limited amount of... I forgot you can't swim in this one. Has a very limited amount of music that you can choose from to do, and so I'm like, I have better royalty-free music, and I can just edit that over the top of my drawings, because yeah, the stuff they have is poop. And like for my longer drawings, it didn't even cover all the way to the end of the drawing. It was kind of embarrassing. And then you can't add more music, it's like, no, you get one song. And if it doesn't last until the end of your drawing, too bad. And I'm like, even if I'm fast forwarding my song, or fast forwarding my drawing, and it's still too long, I don't know. YouTube is weird sometimes. Arches first. I always have to concentrate a little harder on these levels because they're a pain in the bahoot. But yeah, things should be going, hopefully, once I get my brain collected. And then there's my mom, and I cannot do the do, and that's okay, because the do is not doing. And like it's copyright. Zip, zap, zop. Poop, I landed. Train! I don't think I'm gonna make it this round. Alright, and then we go into this cave. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, no, we're not gonna make it because I got all wiggy-wommed. Alright, 2 seconds. And now we go again. I think I can get it this time. If I don't get it this time, I'll skip it. There's probably a better way to do these. I find which ones work for me and then I do them. And if I cannot find a way that does them, I go to YouTube and I'm like, teach me, what do I do first? Plus, I know Spyro has like these cool air tricks, but they feel like they're more of a waste of time. It's easier to run into a wall, get him to wiggle out, and get turned around that way than to do fancy loop-de-loop. I'm also overjudging how far his fire goes. It feels like it should go further. Alright, plane, where are you? There you are. Got it. I know. Living life on the edge of the countdown. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 5, 6. 7, 8. There we go. Alright, not retrying. And now we're going to go visit Toasty. Just had a heart attack for a second and thought my mic wasn't down. And I was like, no! I don't want to talk about my feelings anymore! My plans that are likely not going to come to fruition because that's how it happens sometimes. Is like, I'm like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And my brain's like, nah, it's raining. Okay, I did figure out something that I don't know why it took me so long to figure out, but I always struggled with these stupid dogs. And you just have to... Ow! Well, crap, I ruined my skill point. Let me try this again. Skill point is to go through that and get a perfect. Also, when Spyro flaps his little wings, his legs go back and his toes, I don't know, it's cute. It makes me think of kitties when they stretch their toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. It's cute. Alright, let me try that again. Not get too close to that guy. I did it wrong again. I'm not starting over. I don't care. I'll do it later. Ow! Well, now it's not working. I just spammed the freaking burn button. It's supposed to kill him. It's not working. Sparks! I'm without my dragonfly. I need him, he's my best friend. Oh, that's Autumn Forest. This feels like spoilers. I never noticed that before. I think that's the magic place. I can't remember the name of it. Why can't I remember? It's like magic something. Just go down, man. And I can't remember if that's from the first or the second game. I think that's... Oh, this is cute. Is that a goat? That's a dragon. I don't recognize that place at all. That's probably from the third game. I didn't ever play the third game very far. In childhood and in really real life. This will save my game. Hello, Nevin.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Indeed. Okay. Now I know that there's a dog right around the corner. Ouch. Did I fall off the edge? Burn, burn. Oh, dead. We died together. holding each other's hands. It was nice. Oh. Okay. Gone. Pew pew! Alright. If I had one weird complaint about the new Spyro model, he's got hips for days. Ow. I still think it's really funny that the top henchman is a sheep. Or is it a goat? What's on his back? Never paid no attention. Come here, goatie. I want to see your back. Now he landed on his back. I'll never know. Guess it's fine. I don't know where you're pointing, Sparks, but there's nothing there. It's back at the beginning, isn't it? Alright. I see. Calm down. Okay. We did it! Yeah, no. This way. Ouch. Also, I used to be terrified of this level. I might have said it when I first talked about it. But the music there used to unsettle me so badly that I would exit the game, or exit the level right away. So, good job for terrifying a small child. Alright, we're done. To the next place. I'm so glad I'm not sticking. Oh man, that sticking thing was driving me nuts. I think I was screaming about that more than anything the whole time.
You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like.
I would like that, please.
Are you ready to go?
Peacekeepers was my favorite place. Excuse me. Then it goes
Welcome to Peacekeepers.
These guys don't look as cool as they used to.
Stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our
They're okay.
treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
But they're not as cool as they used to be. In my humble opinion. My opinion is so humble. So humble it cannot be denied that it is humble. Bonk. I think that's all I need to shoot here. I mean, I didn't need to shoot them, but it's fun. Oh no, Bunny! I'm sorry! You were so young. Bam! Blam! Blam! I hate when they get inside the tents. It's extra work! No! Okay. Bing. I know that's not what's playing right now. You missed. Alright, then we go. Well. No, I don't want that. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know, as a child I had the worst time. I did not know I could blow up that thing. Even though there's a big fat target on it, like, hey, you can shoot me. Dope. Never shot it. That's a cacti. I'm afraid not. Okay. Bonk. I guess. Magnus.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Yeah. They were cooler before. Okay. My brain is like not braining today. I really need you to brain today, please. Also, I used to really like how blue the water was, and I was really jealous that I couldn't... I don't think it's water though, but like, what is it? Because isn't that steam? No. Yeah, that's steam. So is it like lava? Is it like purple lava? I don't understand what it's supposed to be. Geyser? Geyser water? Geysers. Could be geysers. I guess. Geysers. I don't know. Feels weird. Oh, I don't want to touch it. I used to think I could just... Yeah. Gunnar. Okay, he's pretty cool.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies.
Let the child say but. He wants to say but. Toast some booty. Some booty to lean on. Alright, I think there's a chest that needs a key in there. I don't remember where the key is. Or maybe that's where the key is. No. I don't remember where the key is. Oh, I have the key. When did I pick that up? Whatever. I'm the best. Ow. Alright. So, let's back that way. Of course it is. Bam, ba-dam, ba-dam, bam, bam. Yeah, I guess they're geysers. I don't know. Grab it. Sparks. That's a weird spot. What do your little eyes see? 3 reds. Okay. we're gonna go to Dry Canyon. Yeah, no. In hindsight, I think I should have waited before I recorded to calm down from whatever brain spiral I was having. Cause yeah, I talked for 2 hours straight the other day, and now I don't even remember what I said, and if it was even all that important. I think I did complain about money a lot, but you know, money is everybody's problem right now. Nobody's happy with anything.
Do I see Spyro?
You see Spyro. I am also streaming. Hang on, let me finish this level and then we can
You're
go
fine.
do what we were doing. How'd you do on your test?
I passed.
Hooray! Ouch. I was doing a life update and we got, I think, all of the crap I needed to talk about out. Because my last video, the volume was too loud. The volume of the game, anyway.
Oh.
It was so overpowering, my friend was like, I couldn't hear you at all. I'm like, okay, I will just have to redo that.
It was making me want to play Spyro.
It's too bad there was never... Oh, there was a two-player Spyro game, but it was... I wish they had it on Steam. I would totally play it. They only had it on Xbox 360. I would play the shit out of that game with you. Because although it was from one of my least favorite Spyro incarnations, it was still really fun to play with other people. Like, did you ever play any of the Elijah Wood Spyro games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about those ones. Yeah, I love those ones.
I don't like them.
Oh.
Well, it's... One of my friends were pointing it out when we were playing the third one, you know, the one where you can be Spyro and Cinder. Or did you not get that far?
No, I played that one.
It is Lord of the Rings. It's freaking Lord of the Rings. And it's really funny because Elijah Wood is Spyro. But you have a huge battle on a wall. Like, if you take each event or whatever, it's basically Lord of the Rings. I don't remember the story from the other games. I did play the first one. And I don't know. Spyro had like a really weird floppy face and I didn't like it. You know what I'm talking about though. Like his mouth was kind of like a sock puppet.
I guess
It was though. I don't know. It just looked like he had a deformed skull.
Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known.
You've known.
I forget.
I mean, the Elijah Wood Spyro's face wasn't as bad as the Skylander's face, but it was still pretty. It bothered me.
there.
The Skylander Spyro has the worst face. It looks like a pug.
No, I didn't like Skylanders.
I liked the Skylander games. I did not like the design of Spyro in Skylanders. Although they did bring back his tood, so I was like, okay, you brought back Spyro's tood. He's not He's not the Elijah Wood Spyro, because Elijah Wood Spyro is a little bit wimpy. Very unsure of himself. And I love David Spade, but I was like, why does he have a side, a Dragonfly comic relief character?
I never liked him. But that's just me.
You don't like David Spade?
No.
I freaking loved him in Emperor's New Groove. Trying to think of other comedies that I watched a lot of, like Tommy Boy and Black Sheep, and he's in those. I would say the comedy more is Chris Farley with those though, but I still liked David Spade in those. I don't have a key. Why didn't you tell me I didn't have a key?
Me?
Yes, you.
I was looking at school stuff.
Why aren't you watching and making sure I have a key?
Gotta move on to the next class. I want to power through a bunch this semester.
It's funny that you won't touch your schoolwork for a while, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, I need to do everything!
To be fair, I feel motivated this time because work will give me school money if I show them I finished the classes.
Oh, that is nice though. And yeah, you can't argue if people are gonna give you money.
Money, 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 money.
You want the money. I need to hurry up and finish level. I'm sorry.
That's 4 tasks.
Oh, if you're looking at school stuff, I can take as long as I want.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
But speaking of you, if I start trying to work on my comic again, will you help me with it and make it pretty?
With art stuff?
Yes.
I don't even know if I remember how to do that.
Don't know how to do the coloring and shading.
It's so freaking long. I don't have an art program on my computer.
Oh.
We used GIMP, right? I mean, I can try.
I was gonna say GIMP is free. I have just been using this thing on my iPad. Do you have a tablet or no?
Not Apple.
Does your tablet come with a pencil device?
I also do not have a tablet.
Oh, okay. You're like, let me. You're like, you are talking to the poor?
Help me, I'm poor.
Help me, I'm poor. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the only reason I have an iPad is because I didn't watch my debt when I was like, oh, this'll be fine. I was thinking back to like when my credit card wasn't maxed out, and I was like, I bought a lot of shit. I bought vacuum cleaners, I bought an iPad, I bought 2 Switches. What was I doing?
Oh, you went crazy.
I know! And I was like, what was I doing? And I don't know. I just was like, oh, that's fine. I'll be able to pay this back. And then I lose my job and I'm in trouble. But, my cousin bought me the Apple Pencil, and that has been... What am I doing? Again. There we go. There was something I wanted to say, and I forgot what it is. I forgot. Oh yeah. If you don't want to, because you don't remember or you don't have the accessories. I mean, it's only if you wanted to, really. I I could try to help you figure out programs to do stuff. Because the program I use on the iPad for drawing is free. And,
Is it Procreate? I've heard that one before.
It's not
That name.
Procreate, it's Notepad. Or not Notepad. Is it Notepad? It's Sketchbook.
Sketchbook.
Sketchbook. Alright, it's not. I think I've confused myself. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Spyro, for not letting me die.
My goodness, what is she doing to me?
Is it your teacher?
My, mentor put... Cause we talked about this one class and she was like, I don't want that on next semester, so we're gonna move it to another semester. But come today, I look and I see it's actually in this semester, so I was like, hey, I thought we weren't gonna put it in this semester, can we move it? She said she gonna look at it, but has since added 2 other classes.
She's like,
so instead of having to finish 4 classes to get money from work now, you gotta do 6 classes.
Oh jeez. You can handle all this, right?
Darn. Yeah, I mean, it's easy, just kind of just would rather have shown 4 and then be done with it. And then move at my own pace. 3, no, wait, 1, 2.
But
only one of them is going to be an exam, thankfully. The rest are assignments.
Yeah. I haven't decided if I even want my comic to be colored. I think it might be better.
No?
I think it'd be better if it was black and white and not like crazy shaded. Cause see, that's where I get hung up. I'm like, if I don't make it look beautiful, I can't do it. But if I just...
That's how I feel about my stuff.
If I just do it, and, you know, if I can just do it, get all the stuff, I can always come back to the comics later and, you know, beautify them later. They don't have to be beautiful now. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Jelly Bean.
That's like, if I get out of my head to the point of, no, I can't do it because then I have to do all this, that if I just do it and not do the things that I think I have to do, then I do it. I am saying that word a lot.
Just do it!
Just do it! It's like the Star Wars thing. Do it! You don't watch Star Wars.
Nope.
I don't watch Star Wars, but I've seen the original 6. So I know about it. Johnny's got crunchy eyes. Why you got crunchy eyes, buddy? Ew! It's really crunchy. Alright.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
Just do it!
Do it? I don't know which class I want to start next.
What are their titles?
Maybe I should do the other exam. Okay, here's the 5. Oh, 4. Oh, I only have to do 5 actually, not 6.
Hooray!
The 6th one hopefully is the one she's going to take off. Okay, so I just finished Introduction to Sociology. Now I got to do Business Management Tasks, Innovative and Strategic Thinking, Integrated Physical Sciences. Might do that one, seems easy. Talent Acquisition.
Huh. That all is above my pay grade.
The Physical Sciences one is the other exam one, and I do remember saying that one should be super easy. So maybe I'll just... Oh, ew. It's physics and chemistry and earth science. I love it. I'll do it.
Ouch. No, I'm in a bad spot. Run, Spyro. I'm trying to end my stream and I'm like getting killed.
You can do it.
I have to find a safe spot to say goodbye. Alright, I think this is safe. And now I think I can tell.
Tell me, how is it knowing Earth's structure and atmosphere going to help me in the business world?
I don't know. I mean,
I love learning about it. I'll do it.
Maybe
but
they're
what?
maybe they're trying to make sure you're not a flat earther.